I'm Dante Williams at Falcon Stadium. Earlier this year, Air Force lost to Navy by 3 points in the first game of the Commander-in-Chief Trophy Series. And then earlier today, they fell short by 3 points again, this time to Army as the Black Knights hit a walk-off field goal, defeating Air Force 20-17. The Falcons struggled on offense in the first half, but somehow still only trailed by a touchdown. Right here in the third quarter, they even the score at 10 as Liam Zarka finds the gap and punches it into the end zone. Army did respond with their opening drive of the final frame as Cale Hellam scores on the quarterback keeper from 10 yards out. Army goes back in front by 7. But here's where it starts to get interesting. 3 minutes to go, Falcons in the red zone. Bazarka gets lit up from his blind side. Army's DeShantez Gray recovers the fumble. It's now 4th and 1 for the Black Knights at their own 26. No timeouts for Air Force. A first down ends the game, but the Falcons come up with a huge stop and they take over on the 26. Offense capitalizes as Zarka rushes to the right and gets in for his second touchdown. That makes this a tie ball game at 17, but there's still about a minute and a half to play. Army, still behind midfield marker, makes a huge play as Helms goes 42 yards to Brady Anderson, and that moves them into field goal range. Then with 2 seconds left on the clock, Dawson Jones puts it through the uprights and lifts Army to the 3-point victory. A couple of difference makers in this game, the first one being an Air Force missed field goal at the end of the first half, but even with that, they still had a chance at the end of the game. The bigger issue here was the difference in the turnovers. Falcons had 3 of those in this game. Zarka was picked off in the second quarter, which ended up leading to an Army field goal. Then he threw a red zone interception in the third quarter. Army didn't score on that, but it was a waste of a possession for the Falcons. And then the red zone fumble in the fourth quarter, which again did not lead to any Army points, but it was another missed opportunity for Air Force to score some points.
You go through and the difference there, for sure, and I think probably more than anything else, not getting points. There are a good number of those drives where you came away with none, which you never know what that means later in a game.
I mean, those definitely played a part. We also had a lot of mistakes that we needed to clean up that cost us in some areas, and so yeah, we just got to get better all around offensively.
Air Force now falls to 2-6 on the year. With 4 games remaining on the schedule, they can still make it to a bowl game if they win out. Up next for the Falcons, a trip to California as they take on San Jose State. Reported from Falcon Stadium, I'm Dante Williams, News 5 Sports.